Check out, you did it again.
Tell me never change, it's your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. Everything the same is your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. It's 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 your boy. Tell me never change, it's your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. Everything the same is your boy. Pat Coltrane is your boy. It's 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 your boy. YouTube. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, it's your boy, Pat Coltrane. What's up with you, baby Bubba? I said, baby Bubba, what's up with you? Y'all, that beat, like, that thing is, like, 10 years old. Like, and that was an accident beat. Like, that was some accident I put together because I thought I was going to be a rapper. As y'all can see, I didn't turn out to be a rapper, but I could be a jingle maker. And that thing still got me like, hey. People be hitting me up. I like that. I'm like, man, it don't even go that hard, but okay. And I see why people like it. Panther fans, your boy back. And guess what? I got a confession. I got a little confession. I ain't even ready, dog. I got some stuff we gonna go over. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? To be honest with you, my freestyle, when I be freestyling, I have more fun that way. But when I got to go down, when I playing stuff, it don't go right. So sometimes my best shows be whenever I ain't really planning nothing, and I just get up here and do me. You know what I'm saying? I just get up here and do me, man. Let's get into these shout outs. We got a little bit of news that I can probably spend. I can spend an hour on this, but we got some news. Then I got some stuff I really want to say, because I'm seeing some mess, y'all. Like, this team really, you know what I mean? People be trying to blame it on the fans the way we like this, you know what I'm saying? But it really the team, dog. Like, it's really the team. So sometimes we just got to do a self-check, man. That's what your boy here for. And then Minnesota Viking fans, hit that like button one time for your boy. I know y'all coming in here. Hit that like button. Them is free. I ain't even asking for no super chat. I ain't asking for no cash app. None of that. Even though I take it. But hit the like button. Them is free. They don't cost you nothing. They don't say who liked it. Don't say your friends won't know you like me, man. Come on. Hey. Even though you do. My man's Omari, tell me what's going on with you, dog. Hey, I might open up the phone. I tried to test the little phone line setup. I ain't like the feedback I was getting in my headphones, so I will be bringing back the phone lines real soon. It might be right after the game. And that'll be a good time for me to test to see if the phone lines work. So I will be bringing back the phone lines. Just give your boy a second to make sure I can get my setup right. SC Base, my man, what's going on with you? Underground West, what's up with you, my brother? My brother. Edward, what's up with you? I got a moderator in here. That mean I'm feeling real good. What's going on with you, sir? Icy, my girl B Diva 890. Robbie Bud, what's going on with you? T Swing, Dr. Wolf Saber, what's going on with you? My man's Grand Desire 12, what's up with you? 10 Tizzy. And Grand Desire, you a good moderator over there at the op. You know what I'm saying? He a op now. Even though that he cool people. I'm joking with Bird Game 31. You a good moderator, dog. Shout out to you. 10 Tizzy, Tristan Danagalt. Danault. I'm just calling you Tristan, dog. Danielle Smith, what's up with you? Let's see who. Elizabeth Lassiter, what's up with you? Let's see who. Trail One, what's going on? Cedric Breeden, my brother D Super, what's going on with you? Yes, sir. JB the guy, EL was 1829. Who else we got up in here? Popping bullets, my man. He still talking about Watson. That ain't happening, man. Just leave Watson alone. Appreciate that, Ted Tizzy. Uh, don't y'all hate on my beat, dog. Look, I'm gonna highlight this because I don't mind people clowning my beats. Okay, talking about Casio beat. Don't do me like that. You know what made me stop making beats? Real quick, y'all, because y'all know I be telling y'all too much. I don't. I know a lot of my talk don't even be about the Panthers, but look, y'all gotta forgive me. You know what made me stop making beats, man? And I probably done told y'all this story before, man. I probably need to do a pop quiz. I caught myself trying to sell a beat to somebody, man. Like I was serious. I was gonna have my own company because I'm a big fan of like Diddy, and I always wanted to be Diddy. Like I really wanted to have my own record company and everything, dog. And I called myself trying to have my own company, and I tried to sell my first beat, and my homeboy looked at me. He was like, "Yo, that sounds like a Flow Rider beat." After he told me that, I was like, man, I ain't making no more beats, man. He was like, yo, that sounds like a Flow Rider beat, man. But the crazy part about it, he was kind of gassing me up until I told him I was about to start selling beats. And then he was like, yeah, man, that sounds like a Flow Rider beat. And I was like, yo, never mind, man. Like, and so I just stopped making beats. But, you know, my son, you know, he watched me. So he good at it. My son good at it. But I was just trash. Sorry, y'all. Let's get into Courtney Parker. What's going on with you? Is that Chad Auto Reviews? What's going on with you? 89 J Stubbs, my man. What's up with you? Sir Hinab 50, J Cook. Let's get into it a little bit, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna try to get these shout outs in. I'm gonna be in the comments heavy because, like I said, I ain't got a whole lot to talk about. Man. So if y'all keep the comments coming, shoot, y'all might run this daggone show. Let's talk about the main. They did me wrong, man. They did me wrong, B Diva. They did me wrong. They did me so wrong, yo. Like for real. I just gave up. You know what I'm saying? I had bought so much equipment. Let me tell y'all something. Let me give y'all a little. Y'all know I like to teach lessons. Let me help y'all out a little bit. Okay, for all the dudes that want to be rappers, you know what I'm saying? I know there are some stories out there where people didn't make it till they was like 30, 40, you know what I'm saying? But look, man, you know, after a certain amount of time, man, and you ain't sold not one record, you know what I mean? Don't get on your family because they don't support you. If your stuff was good, they'll support you. Like, you got to remember that. And at some point, you just got to say, you know what? This ain't for me. And that's what I did. I would buy a keyboard. Y'all, I got so much production equipment. Like, I just thought it was something missing. I was like, man, oh, I need this keyboard. Oh, I need this mixer. Oh, I need this program. And then one day I just look in the mirror and say, I just ain't got it. I just looked at myself like, dang, that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just realized it wasn't nothing. No, it wasn't. They ain't had nothing to do with the instruments I was using. It was just like, Pat, you just ain't got it, man. So you just got to learn when to give up. And there ain't nothing wrong with giving up, man. Go be something else. You know what I'm saying? Go get a job, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might be good on a forklift. You know what I mean? Start you a business. You know what I'm saying? Well, shoot, man, you 35, 40 years old, man, and, you know, you live with your parents, and you talking about you going to be a rapper, and you upset because they don't support you. Nah, bro. Like, you just ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, one of the biggest pieces of news. That that we've been hearing about, y'all, is this whole John Gruden email. Yo, hey, let me tell you, when I first saw it, I kind of knew he was cooked. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't until after the second report came out. Okay, so we heard about the first report that came out. He sent an email talking about somebody big lips. It was like, yo, he was talking about somebody big lips, which we knew was a racial slur, dog. Like, and nobody about to sit up here at like, you know, John Gruden ain't got little Southern Mafia in him, you know, or Northern Mafia, wherever he from. And he said something about somebody's lips, man. Like, and I knew he, you know, that was just them sizzling. You know what I'm saying? That was them preheating the oven. You hear me? That was them preheating the oven. They tried to get him up out of that end. I don't know who he done mess with. I don't know who he done bother. I don't know where he messed up when it came to the Illuminati. I know y'all like that kind of talk. My man 89 J Stubbs, I appreciate that. Hey, hey, 89. I ain't getting involved with that, dog. I ain't getting involved with that, even though I'll bring it back because I do want to talk about that too. Anyway, but I don't know who he done upset for them to get at him like this. When the report first came out, they was like, "Oh yeah, he said something about somebody's big lips." Okay, it was like that. That kind of racist, ain't it? They thought that was gonna do it, but see, they don't know that don't even work that much like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like racism don't even hit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like we need something new. They said that ain't enough. We got something else for him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Man, they done sent that. Man, they sent that daggone second email. Yo, I'm sorry. I got to answer this. Boy, they sent that daggone second email. You would have thought Archie Bunker sent that thing, bro. Y'all probably don't know who Archie Bunker. Who could I say? Because that kind of stuff is kind of sensitive now. You can't even talk like that. Boy, he was going off. Called Roger Goodell a homosexual slur. I said, oh, he done. He done. He done. They turned that oven all the way up. They said, oh, that wasn't enough. They said that wasn't enough. We got something else for him. Man, they sent that man all that man emails, man. He was talking real greasy. Real greasy, boy. Man, I was like, oh yeah. John Gruden, you done. You done. And I'm gonna say this before I, continue on. I ain't never trust John Gruden in the first place, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never trust that whole situation they had going on. You remember when Antonio Brown was dead? He was fighting people. Now we know Antonio Brown, a little crazy, but when the reports came out that they was fighting and junk and he had punched somebody in the face, but he still end up in the league, then come on now. They ain't letting no football player get away with something like that and then let him back in the league. That mean they was in the wrong somehow, man. They got some stuff going on over there, but I ain't never trusted him, man. You know what I mean? But so whenever that situation happened, I already knew he was done. I knew he was done, man. And as soon as the email came out, maybe like 30 minutes later, then they got reports that first they said they let him go. John Gruden say, nah, I quit. Nah, he saw all that. How you gonna see all them daggone emails and tweets and stuff, and then you show up and be like, oh, don't even worry about it. I was planning on quitting anyway. Don't even worry about it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and step away. No, I'm about to fight. No, don't even worry about it. I just want to step away, man. I've been thinking. I've been doing a lot of thinking about coaching, and I just don't think it for me. We about to fire you, John. No, I'll be honest. It's just been on my mind. Like, I'm stressed. Boy, you think you slick. So, shout out to John Gruden. You Mark. You a Mark, dog. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody got in trouble. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better stop sending emails at work. Shoot. He said he tried to delete them things, man. He said, man, I put it in the trash. Man, they keep all that stuff in the cloud. My man Sean Presley, what's up with you? Brad Hope, what's going on with you? Elijah Haynes, what's going on? My man James Z, Brandon Malone. He said Sean Presley said AB was trying to get released so he could go play with Brady. Man, I think they was probably talking greasy to him. I think they was trying to, stuff just don't make sense, y'all. You know what I mean? And that's the kind of stuff you really got to keep your eye out for. You know what I mean? John Gruden, he let go Khalil Mack, and then the whole situation with the punter, talking about he ain't like the punter personality. What are you talking about? This man been kicking balls pretty good with his personality till you got there. And now we starting to see that he really about that blackballed life. He really about that blackball life. Like we saw in the emails, he was one of the ones that say, no, Colin Kaepernick shouldn't play. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really about that. So ain't no telling what he told the Illuminati. Let me stop talking like that. Let me stop, because y'all was, yeah, Pat, thank you. Thank you. We knew you was woke. Chase Dixon, what's going on with you? Facts, Amari. Let me go ahead and get that. Get them sevens up for my boy 704 RIP. Uh, Cedric Breeden, did he say that? I thought he said big lips. I remember saying rubber lips. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to go through these comments. Oh, what is that? Dang, my phone be making this noise, and I don't know why it making this noise. Man. Nah, Tevin Henderson, he definitely not. If he was, he wouldn't be fired right now. He's a flunky. He not the leader. I promise you that. Big Fats Brandon Malone traded Amari. Like, you ain't making no type of sense. You wasn't making no type of sense. And look, Raider fans, y'all better be glad that happened. I wouldn't be surprised if the owner did that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if the owner said, look, y'all, I want him off my freaking team. He was dragging that team down, man. The Raiders was so close to being like a dominant team. And he just was doing some weird stuff with that team, man. He's like, They had a board meeting, and they said, look, go through them emails. Go through even the deleted ones. They found all them emails. And people are asking, why they ain't, I want to see what Bruce Allen had to say. I want to see what they had to say. Man, that stuff ain't gonna come out because they got who they was trying to get. Don't nobody want to hear what Bruce Allen got to say. Don't nobody want to see what other emails. They knew exactly where they was going when they went to the emails. They did a fine search, Control F, and looked up John Gruden and got who they wanted to get up out of there. You know what I mean? For real. They did their job. They did their job. They got him up out of there. And then also they tried to get rid of Adam Schefter. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I saw what they was trying to get Adam Schefter for. And I was really, really trying to like figure out like what he did. Like now I'm trying to figure out what he did. To me, it makes sense. And it probably, you know what I mean? To me, it's a good idea. That's why I couldn't be no reporter, man. Like, because I'll do stuff like that. Like, I'll be sitting, look, man, I wrote this about you. Now, I ain't want to, I ain't trying to lie. I ain't trying to lie. Now, tell me if I'm lying. Okay, tell me if I'm lying. Because I'm about to put this out here. I don't want to burn no bridges. Shoot, slow talking Joe, you need to do that. But they tried to cancel Adam Schefter too, but it ain't work. You know what I'm saying? Like they got to keep on trying with him. But what he did was he just sent an email to Bruce, calling him Mr. Editor and asking him basically, hey, this is what I'm about to write. You think this good enough? I don't see no problem with that. But, a lot of folks, they'll say, look, man, that is not ethical. Why? I ain't going to reach, man. I'm a reacher now. Like, I can reach for some stuff, but I couldn't find nothing to reach on that one. Very, very funny situation. Now, this whole email is going to go away. Ain't nobody else name going to get brought up. They did what they wanted to do. You hear me? They got him up out of there with the quickness. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody else. It's a bunch of emails now. It's a bunch of emails. The feds is investigating Ryan Vermillion. Okay, it's a lot of mess out there they could use, but they ain't going to use it. They going to put it right back up under the... They got who they wanted to get up out of there. Next. You hear me? Shoot. They investigating some stuff. They going to get who they want to get and be out. You know what? 89. I'm just not seeing this comment, dog. Okay, hold on. I can't even find a daggone. You talk about I made my own ringtones. I ain't gonna lie, man. That was the time whenever you could make your own ringtones and you just upload it to your phone. That's when people was doing that. And that's what I actually did that. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna sit up here and try to clown me for it. Cam Redder said council culture going crazy. SC Bay said them owners control everything. Facts. Let's see. Nine. Oh, 919 Will said 6,000 emails only Gruden. Right. They knew what they was doing. That couldn't be the worst thing. Look, y'all be using y'all work email. Y'all be using y'all work email, man. Okay. That, I promise you, that ain't the worst thing. Let's not talk about John Gruden. Let's talk about some of the other coaches, what they doing now. His coach is probably doing that right now. Go through their emails right now. Everybody getting fired. Jerry Richardson got fired because they found sticky notes. You remember he was writing love sticky notes? That wasn't even digital. What you think they did what you think he did in them emails though? When you think you could just send something, you think you send it real quick, and then you delete it real fast. You think it ain't gonna stay in the cloud? What you think them coaches, assistant coaches, the trainers, man, go through that. Let's go through everybody's email. You will see all types of sexual harassment, racism, homosexual slurs. You'll find all types of stuff. Let's keep it going. Sure, we ain't got nothing else to do. That is the type. Look, we ain't got nothing else to do. Let's go through everybody's email. You know who email they need to go through? Robert Kraft. Go through his email. Boy, I bet you find all kinds of junk. You find stuff, you like, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Yeah, what I appreciate that super chat, man. 89J Stubbs, I appreciate that super chat, my guy. He said that man sent news cheerleaders. Look, man. I've been seeing that. Is that true? I've been seeing people saying that. Is that true? Like, I ain't read that much of it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Okay. I got I don't know if I got ADD or what. I just can't read long articles. Like, if it ain't interesting, I won't read it. And so that's why I make up a lot of stuff. And they be like, Patrick, that ain't what that article said. I'm like, oh, okay, because I made it up. You'll be surprised what people do with that work email, especially these old dudes. They don't even know how to work email. They still using John Gruden at Netscape.com and junk. Like, he's like, man, let me just send this and then delete it and put it in the trash and then delete it from the trash. It's gone forever. Man, that stuff be in the clouds. That's crazy. I said I didn't know that, Brandon Malone. No, I didn't know that. I just didn't know it was maybe that far. They kept all that stuff. And then all they had to do was hit download. All they had to do was not download, upload. And they went through it. Oh man, I know he was sick. Real quick before I move on. This is my last thing. Rockhead 81, I see it. This is my last thing. Can you imagine if you get a notification that your boss got all your emails, even the ones you deleted? Boy, y'all be sick. I know John Gruden was sick. I know he was sick when he was reading. I mean, he was like, oh, Lord. Man, I promise you that ain't the worst thing he said. That's why he went ahead and quit. Shoot, like, oh Lord, please don't. What year you said that was? What year they at? What year they at? Let me go ahead and quit, man, so they can stop talking about this daggone email. Man, I'll be sick. I hope they never pull up things I said 10 years ago. And you know what? That's funny, dog. Let me say this real quick, because there's a lot of people. I'm gonna say they weirdos. Okay, you know I don't want to say that because some of y'all probably said the same thing. Y'all ain't no weirdo. Okay, but listen, let me give y'all something. There's a lot of people that defend this by saying he said it 10 years ago. I don't see the problem. He changed. The truth of the matter, he still said it. You know what I'm saying? He still said it, and that kind of stuff happened. You know, it has its consequences. You know what I'm saying? Like, he still said it. You know what I mean? Like, he said it. I don't understand. He was racist 10 years ago. He found the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still said it. You got to suffer the consequences. That's why they said whatever done in the dark come to the light. That's why you just got to be careful with the things you do. And say, let this be a lesson, y'all. And let this be a lesson to the church. In this digital age, you can't just delete this stuff and think you can erase it, man. This stuff gonna follow you forever and ever and ever, and they gonna bring it up to you. That's just the way the world works. You know what I'm saying? I know we want to let go our past and say, man, I ain't that same guy. But it happened. You know what I'm saying? It happened. Like, you got to think about some of the crimes that don't have a statute of limitations. You know what I'm saying? Look at what did Cosby mess with. They said Cosby messed with those girls 75 years ago, and he's serving jail time for it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of stuff is just, you just got to be careful, man. I'm sorry, I got to give y'all a life lesson. You know what I'm saying? George Castle said it started 10 years ago, but it lasted 4 years. You don't know if that man stopped. He probably was still calling folks big lips. You know what I'm saying? People with big lips ain't stop having big lips, man. You know what I'm saying? And they said, Carl, that ain't funny, Pat. Why you laughing, dog? It ain't nothing funny but I just try to make serious situations light. But I am a serious person. They said Carl Nassib took a day off. They said he took a day off after reading that man tweets, man. He said he was sick. You know what I'm saying? And that is not funny. Okay? He said he took a day off because he did not know he was hanging around with somebody who didn't even want homosexuals in the NFL. He didn't even know that. Carl, he was gone. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the kind of stuff you got to deal with. That's why you can't be befriending everybody and trust everybody. Shoot, people be snakes. People be snakes. You know what I mean? Shoot. Man, say he was sick, man. Like, I need to take. I didn't. Oh, man. My man 89J Stubbs. He ready for me to get back to these. He says, O-line hasn't been fixed since. But when you think about it, man, like, shoot, it's been about that long. Shoot. 2011? Yeah, we've been struggling that long. Real quick. Who you think got some crazy emails? What coach on this team got some crazy emails? I bet Phil Snow got some crazy emails. Because you know he don't know. I know he's sweating. No, Phil Snow probably don't even send no emails, man. He probably got his phone. He probably got the jitterbug. You know the old phone. He ain't using no emails. My girl Tiana Gilliam. I appreciate that. Okay. Now I got it. I got you now, Tiana. My bad, dog. My bad. Look, Tiana, I don't know if you're running from the police or what, but that your name be throwing me off, man. Shout out to my girl Tiana Gilliam, man. You know what? I'm gonna fix this up here. Let me fix this. Now I know, y'all. Shout out to Tiana. She one of my biggest supporters, and I didn't know who it was, man. I got to shout out to her, man. That's why I put the sponsor by, because they support me so heavy. Like, they be sending these big behind cash apps, yo. Like, and I don't be knowing what to do with them. So that's why I changed it over to like the sponsor by. But I appreciate that, girl. Appreciate that cash app. What was I saying now? I was in the middle of a joke and I can't remember the joke. It must have been, but it probably was gonna be a corny joke. What was I saying? O-line is trash. Then I said, no, then 89 said they need to be sent. Oh my gosh. And, I was talking about the coaches who might send crazy emails. That's what it was. Joe Brady, yeah, look, let me tell y'all something. Yeah, he's sneaky, because Joe Brady, you got an identity problem, bro. You be trying to come in there with the fade and all the gold chain. I'm trying to figure you out, dog. But yeah, I know Matt ain't gonna do it. Matt don't seem like that type. Even though Matt Rule comes off like, people be like, yo, Matt Rule. You know, I have said he kind of snakish, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let me tell you Matt Rule thing. Matt Rule just not good at lying. Okay? He not good at lying. And that's probably because, you know, he a believer. He a Christian. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you getting exposed, you know what I mean? So that's why he be sweating, dog. Did y'all see? Man, let's get into the show real quick. We'll get into that. Let's go ahead and get into the show. I can't read these comments, man. Like, I'm trying to focus on because I got some stuff I can talk about, but then I read y'all comments because I know I don't think it's gonna last. But hey, anyways, let me say this real quick, man. Before I get into this, okay? because I know a lot of fans, and I have to keep saying this. Y'all hit that like button one time for your boy. Them is free. Them is free. I have to keep telling the fans this because we just fans. All right? We just fans. And I feel like it's getting out of hand. I can respect the negative fan who speaks negatively about the Panthers more than I can respect a fan who upset with a fan because of his views of the Panthers. I don't understand it. I don't even want to say I don't respect, because y'all respect everybody. I just don't understand it. I can understand a fan being super negative about a team, even when there's positive stuff to be positive about. I can understand that. But a fan who upset with another fan because of their opinion about a team. Let me explain something to y'all real quick. Okay? My name is Pat Coltrane. Sometimes they call me Peanut. Sometimes they call me Mr. P. Some people call me Patrick. My mama called me Patrick. You know what I'm saying? Some people call me. I can't go through all my names. I can't tell you what my wife called me. Like, I'm joking. It ain't no real crazy name. Okay? My name not Scott Fitterer. My name not David Tepper. Okay? We got the real Zero Chill in here. His name is not Scott Fitterer. Cedric Breeden is not Scott Fitterer. Who else? Aldrich Sprell, my mess. He not he not Matt Rule. Okay? Let me explain something to y'all how this works. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. Okay? If somebody look at a certain player and say, hey, Sam Darnold is hot garbage. He's trash. I do not like Sam Darnold. He looked like Scott Fitterer's son in the face. I do not like him. Why that make you say, I hate you? I don't like you for not seeing what I see in him. It's not that serious. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. And I think when you get caught up into debating, folks, that's one thing I can't do, y'all. I tried it, y'all. I tried it so hard. Like, I be trying sometimes. I can't get caught up in debating people on Twitter. I just can't do it, man. I mean, I just can't do it. Like, somebody will say something to me on Twitter about something. I did it one time in the off season, and I was just like, this ain't me. This ain't me. Somebody send me something, and I get to typing, and then I think about, dang, I gotta go pick up something to eat. Like, it's like, man, I can't put no energy into debating people. You know why? Because it ain't gonna accomplish nothing. Stuff I say is not gonna make or break the Panthers, okay? They not gonna watch Pat Coltrane, even though I make jokes about it. Scott Fitterer is not watching Pat Coltrane or watching Tree Fitty or watching George Castle or any of y'all. My man's Elwood. I see Moni up in here. They might be watching Moni because he one of the best moderators in the world. But ain't nobody watching us and saying, okay, this is what Pat Coltrane say. Oh, Lord, no. We messed up. We shouldn't have did that. Pat said, we should have went with Rashawn Slater. We messed up. Pat Coltrane hate us. Pat Coltrane, like, they not doing that. Nothing we say is going to make these Panthers do it. These just our opinions. Don't attack us for our opinions. We don't have no control over the situation. It's like choosing the president. I'm playing. Let me stop. I got to stop making them because people be like, yes, because it's the electoral college. No, I'm joking. It's jokes. It's all jokes. Look, I can respect. Now, if you're doing it in a loving manner, like we just joking and like kind of like how I do. But if you get so upset, like somebody had hit me up, man. I don't know if he in here or not. I think his name Brandon on Twitter or something. He said somebody told him to go to hell. Man, yo, that thing cracked me up. He said something about C-Mac, and they told him to go to hell. What? Is that serious? Dang. Dang, man. Shoot, man. That junk, man. Oh, my gosh. But look, I just got to tell them, look, calm down, y'all. We in this thing all together. Look, when they lose, we all be upset, okay? And if I'm upset and I just show my feelings a little bit differently than you, because that's what's going on. That's what I'm seeing now. Like, fans, like, you got a lot of fans, and like I told you, they did a Panther town hall. They did a Panther, man, what the world? Oh, I know what's doing that. Sorry, y'all. I know what's doing that. Like I said, it was in a Panther town hall, and a lot of people was voicing their opinions, okay? It ain't gonna be all positive. It's some positive stuff in there, okay? But you got some fans that's like, if you say anything negative, if you say anything negative, they gonna be on you. Like, are you serious? Give him a chance. Give Sam Darnold a chance. You can sit up in there and say, that's why I had to get on here and say, I like Sam Darnold. He is okay. He need to do this. He need to do that. I don't like that he threw them interceptions. It was on the O-line. I can't believe you trashing him. And you racist, Pat. Dang. Like, where's the balance? But you got a lot of fans, like I said, in the Panther Town Hall who was talking negative, some positive stuff, right? But talking about the Panthers. Talk about the Panthers now. Then you have some Panther fan, come on, everybody just chill. Everybody chill. Sit down. Get off the ground. Okay? I said get off the ground. Give it some time. We rebuilding. Everybody. Man, leave me alone. You sit down. Shoot. You can't tell me how to feel. How you going? You can't control my feeling. You can't control the Panthers. How you think you gonna control my feeling? And you saying that is not gonna make me say, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, oh great and powerful gatekeeper of the Panther fan base. Man, please. Man, please. I feel how I want to feel. But if you come at me like, come on, Pat, you know what I mean? Like, yo, you got to look at it like this. You got to look at it like that. Okay. Hey, I hate y'all. I hate all y'all for being negative. I hate y'all. I'm like, man, what? So? Shoot, what are you talking about? I hate you. Oh, I just saw this. See, let me tell y'all, I be catching glimpse. After saying, who called you racist? Man, you know how many times I've been called racist, though. You know what I mean? Like, when it came to C-Mac, I was called racist. I get called racist all the time, man. And I love everybody, okay? Okay? One of my best friends, no, I was going to make a racist joke, but I don't want people to think I'm racist because I'm not racist. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I get all that stuff, man. But that's what I'm starting to realize. That's what comes with YouTube. Okay, when I first started doing YouTube, I just wanted to get on here and make jokes. I didn't know I had to deal with people weirdness. Okay? And people misunderstanding where I was coming from. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was going to get on here and get to talk. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was going to be the same people watching me. So even now, I've been doing this for 9 years. Okay? So I'll make little inside jokes that I've been making for 9 years, be thinking that the same people who watched me 9 years ago been watching me. And so whenever people hear me say a joke, they hear me say something, they take it way out of context. And I'll be like, no, that ain't, did you watch the show before or the one before that? Like, you ain't even, nope. All I know is that you don't like Sam Darnold and you racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, they ain't what I said. I like Sam Darnold, but it's just, nope. So that's why I'm starting to learn, and that's why I'm like, I ain't want to do this no more. I don't want to do this no more. Where my moderators at, dog? y'all wild, bro. Like, for real. Like, for real. And I'm about to call the authorities. Okay? I'm about to call the authorities. Man. Gosh, Lee. Moni, what are you doing? Dang. Man, my man's twined down in the building. What's going on with you? Right. Shoot, bro, I done get called all kinds of stuff, bro. I done got called all kinds of stuff doing this junk. And I'm like, yo, are you serious? And I really had to do it like, dang, am I? Yeah, you is because you don't like Christian McCaffrey because he's a white running back. What? Yep. I've been seeing it. You've been hanging out with the boys. That's what somebody told me. It was like, I seen you and all the other brothers. You know when they say that. I've been seeing you and all the other brothers saying the same thing about Christian McCaffrey. What? Moni. Man. My man 89J Stubbs, I appreciate that. I don't like when people who never go to a game complain about other teams taking over, Pat. Everyone all talk in this fan base. Look, for real, but I'm gonna tell you like this. And this is just me, okay? This is just me. If I'm Dave Tepper, I don't care who buy a ticket. You hear me? I know Dave Tepper don't care what color the jersey they got on or who they rooting for. Just don't tear my house up. Just don't tear my stadium up. But as Panther fans, we shouldn't even be surprised. Okay? We shouldn't be surprised. This fan base is gonna be like this for a very, very long time. And look, we had a huge drop off in fanhood, fans whenever Cam left. Okay, so now we still back. We almost back at square one. Okay, we really almost back at square one when it comes to why we don't have a bigger support system inside that stadium. Yeah, we back there now. You probably could have had something, but no Super Bowl championship. Okay, you still got the Southern Mafia running things. Okay, you still got Southern Mafia wannabes in the fan base. Don't nobody want. Shoot. Now I agree with y'all that. Shoot. Don't nobody want to be a fan of this fan base, man. You know what I mean? Nobody want to be a fan of this team. All right, so I guess we could talk about the Panthers a little bit. I did pretty good. Y'all did good. 45 minutes. Look, man. Bruh, I tell you what. Let's get into these press conferences, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start with the best part of the press conferences from the day, y'all. We saw that Robbie Anderson had a conference today. Y'all throwing me off, man. Robbie Anderson, in his press conference today, confirmed a lot of stuff. Okay, and one thing I like about Robbie, this is what Coach, he need to take a page out of Robbie book. For real. He need to take a page out of Robbie book because Robbie keep it real. If you keep it real, you don't have to worry about lying. Man, Matt Rule, man. He was in that press conference like, ugh. Yeah, so like I was saying, yeah, I like Cam everything he said. And can you leave that door open? I don't know. Just keep it real. Keep it real, man. Like, what is you on, dog? I know you ain't on nothing, but I know them nerves. Look, Matt. You know how I know? You know how I know, Matt? Because I be just like this. I know. I know. I know when your nerves is up. Okay, just be real. That's why I be doing that. Be sitting up here lying to y'all. Cause that's why I have to drink all that water. Be sitting up here lying to y'all. No, I'm joking. But be real like Robbie, man. And Robbie couldn't do nothing but confirm everything that was said. So y'all remember last week when Robbie was going off on the sideline. He was going off on the sideline. We talked about it in my last show. And they couldn't really get nothing out of nobody else about what was the conversation. They asked Sam, like, I'm just keep it between us. They asked Matt, he said, I'm gonna just keep it between us. And I guess they got a good point not to say nothing. But Robbie was like, look, he tried to like hide it. At first he was like, yeah, Yeah, we talked about some stuff, and then I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was that asked the question. You know, some of the reporters, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, even though he a mark. Dave Newton, man, he will ask what shouldn't be asked. So I don't know if it was him. Also, Slow Talker Joe will too. So you can kind of appreciate them guys, even though it's like, man, what y'all asking that for? But sometimes they will ask the question that everybody thinking, and it might be inappropriate, and it might be wrong, but at least they ask it. So I don't know who asked about it, but when they asked about, yeah, we heard that it was basically the defender was sitting on your routes. Robbie said, yes. That's exactly what it was. He said, I kept telling them that the defender is sitting on my route. If we do something else, I might be able to beat him. And that dude, he went off like he did it in such a like he do it in such a professional way. Like Robbie is the best interviewee. Like he just answer questions so professionally, even though it be like in that Miami, that Florida type tone, but that Florida type accent, it be like professional and it's flawless. Ain't no lying. That's how you know he real. That's how it's flawless. He just telling you what's on his mind. He said, yes, they were sitting on my routes and I was trying to tell them what to do and they would not do it. Man, Robbie, you the man, dog. You the man. Shout out to Robbie. Y'all saying David Newton asked that? Yeah, he shoot. And let me say this too, man, because somebody said this in the Panther town hall. I wish I could remember who said it. Let me tell y'all. Okay, somebody said if y'all don't like David Newton, y'all talk so much junk about David Newton, why you follow him on Twitter? And I think I've said this before. And that's why I don't down people on who you follow. And if you know, to me, David Newton's still a journalist. Like, he's still a reporter. You know what I mean? He's still a reporter. Okay, he report the news, even though it's like, what? You know what I mean? And he worked for ESPN, so he credentialed, even though it's like, what? So for me, that's why I follow him. You know what I mean? Even though he be wrong, and me personally, I don't feel like I would be able to give a balanced view of things because honestly, like I said, he asked some okay questions. It'd be weird sometimes, but that question right there, like, it was a good question. His stuff is, he right. I don't like it, but they ain't gonna stop me from supporting him. Even with Slow Talking Joe, I talk all that junk about Slow Talking Joe. I actually like Slow Talking Joe now. Ever since he left the Observer, I like Slow Talking Joe now. His stuff be all right. Mark Voss still a mark though. That's just me how I feel personally. I don't like Mark Voss at all, and I still follow him on Twitter. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna harass the dude and be calling him out of his name and stuff. Let me stop. I did do that to David Newton one time, but only when he do crazy stuff, like when he do weird stuff. That's the only time. Tony Shy, what's going on with you? D Cash, what's going on with you? Slide, what's going on with you? Y'all wildin'. JD54, what's going on with you? Eternal Rage, my guy. So yeah, also they interviewed Matt today, and I told y'all today Matt was super nervous. Super nervous. Y'all know how I be saying he be kind of talking real fast. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know he lying. Man, today he was talking real fast. Not only that, he was sweating up a storm. You know what? That's that conviction eating you up, man. You know you ain't supposed to be doing all that lying, dog. You trying to talk around subjects and stuff, man, just be real. Man, you talking all fast and stuttering and stuff, dog. Just be real, man. Give it to him raw. Give it to him raw. He said today was probably the best practice they ever had in the world. Like, today was the best practice, and that was what everybody was saying today. He said today was the best practice they ever had. For real. They was excited. But again, he was talking fast, so I don't know. But it sounded like a lot of good things came out of today's practice. Even whenever I saw Sam Darnold interview, He seemed pretty. He looked different. Like he looked like he was, he seemed like he done bounced back from that loss. From those mistakes he made. Seems like he's ready to go. Seems like, I seen a change. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see what they could do. But Matt Rule, I think he's still trying to, as you can see, right after the game, y'all remember right after the game, the loss was kind of on the offensive line and it's Sam Darnold or whatever. Then he came out and did another press conference and tried to clean that up. See, that's what I'm saying, Matt. Stop now. Stop, Matt. Stop now, okay? All right? Don't be lying, because then you're going to sound crazy. You got to, when you lie, you got to tell another lie. You got to tell 3-4 lies just to fix that lie. So after that game, the next day when he did the next press conference, then it was the defense. That's where you messed up at. That's when you messed up at. You started sounding kind of crazy. When you started sounding kind of crazy and the fans got on you, you ain't had no business. You ain't had no business talking about the defense. If they would have did this and they would have did that, we could have won the game. You was asking that defense to be the daggone Justice League. The real life Justice League. That's what you wanted them to be. You wanted them to shut this team out. With the offense we got, is that what you was looking for? But you came out and said, oh, the defense should have did that. We could have did this and that. So he said that. And so when he said that, everybody got on him. Not just the lowly fans, blue check marks. Blue check marks started getting on him. So then the day he get in it again and try to clean that up. Ain't nobody even really asked a question about it, I don't think. But he got in there today again and said, I was talking to Phil Snow, and Phil Snow said if their offense got more, he said if they have more points than us, then our defense didn't do a good job. Then you trying to throw OG Snow in there? Snow ain't got nothing to do with this. You think you slick? You could have said that yourself. You ain't even had to throw Phil Snow in there. Well, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Okay, I'm be honest. Okay, I know what I said other day, but Phil Snow has said that if they score more points than us, then the defense didn't do a good job. Thank you very much. Y'all have a blessed evening. No, don't be trying to blame the OG up in here. Okay, don't be trying to do that. You know you're wrong. You know you're wrong. Okay, and that still ain't no, that still ain't no good reason. That still ain't no good reason to try to. I feel like you punishing a defense that played very well. No, they ain't played no perfect game, but it's close enough. It was close enough. I wouldn't even came out there like, what is that to do? Imagine you being on a defense, you come off the field, Dante Jackson or AJ Bouye had one of the best games I've ever seen from DBs. It ain't the best game, but it was a really good game. You come off the field and the coach look at you is like, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe y'all did that. Y'all let them do that to us. What? Man, you should have fell on the fumble. If you would have fell on the fumble, we would have had a touchdown instead of a safety. Y'all lost us the game. I can't believe y'all did. Y'all is sorry. You know what? It's everybody's fault. Not just the offense, not just the offensive line, not just Sam Darnold. Okay? It's y'all fault too. Man, I'll be sick. I'm like, man, I don't want to play for you no more. Let me go through your freaking emails. I'm about to go through your emails. Where your computer at? Log on for me real quick. Find something. Nathan, what's going on with you? Yeah. The real Zero Chill. He thought he was slick. Phil Snow ain't had nothing to do with it. Don't be trying to. Well, Phil Snow had told me. You try to make it seem like Phil. No, you came up with that idea yourself. Don't be doing that. I ain't never heard you mention Phil Snow before. I'm lying. But you ain't had no business even bringing him up. Wait, what Joe Brady told you then? What Joe Brady told you about the offense? Well, Phil Snow told me to say that if the offense, if they score more points than us, then the defense didn't do a good job. And Phil, you better not vouch for that, okay? Uh, Fats Kenneth Montez. Florida Port City, what's going on with you? Um, has he called out coaching yet? I don't know if he has called him out, but I know he says. I think he has blamed himself a few times, but it don't even feel genuine when he said, "Like, man, it's my fault." Okay. Yeah, I guess. I guess. Yeah. I mean, they could have did it, but it all kind of go back to me coaching. I guess. Man, you sound like you really don't believe that, do you? My man James E. I appreciate that super chat. Um. I'm glad you brought this up, James. I'm glad you brought this up. Cause I'm starting to see a lot of fans saying this. He said, I'm starting to think the Dan Arnold trade hurt Sam bailout option. A good tight end can help a bad O line. That's why Olsen worked. Let me go ahead and remind y'all. Cause I know how this go. I know how this go. But let me remind y'all. Dan Arnold wasn't doing nothing. Did you hear me? Dan Arnold wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't nobody's safety net. Christian McCaffrey was. Christian McCaffrey. But Dan Arnold. Tommy Tremor was doing more. Don't do this. Not like this. Panther fans, I'm starting to see that. I'm seeing James E. You ain't the only one, dog. You ain't the only one. I appreciate that super chat. You ain't the only one that said this. Y'all, don't do this. Don't do this. Dan Arnold can't save Sam. Dan Arnold is not gonna save Sam. Don't do this, okay? He getting so many excuses, like, you know what I mean? When he was at the Jets, like, oh, he ain't got no help. He ain't had no help. Now he here. Man, he would have been so much better if he had Dan Arnold. Don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, Dan Arnold is an okay tight end. But nothing Dan Arnold did made me say, dang, I miss Dan Arnold. I only seen C.J. Henderson play. I only see him in maybe 3 plays. 3 plays. And I feel like we got our value. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got our value. If C.J. Henderson take the trash out, if he in the locker room and the trash can get full, his trash can, he just say, man, let me go throw this in. He's already done enough. We got our money's worth. Like, nothing. Dan, don't do this. Don't do this. I know we want to live in that make-believe world. But Dan Arnold wasn't the answer. He that's just how I feel. That's how I feel. My man 89J Stubbs said Matt Rule threw Teddy a bone too. He did say something about Teddy Bridgewater. Saying, what did he say? I think he was talking about how you don't talk about people, or I don't know. But we might need to have a conversation about that too, y'all. We need to have a conversation. We might need to have a conversation. I ain't gonna do it this show. I'm gonna try not to do it this show. But we might need to have a conversation about Teddy Bridgewater. Okay? Shoot. Cause come on now, Sam. You better get right. You better get right. Yo, what? Felipe, my man's. So we gonna sit up here. And act like not Sam Don. Dan Arnold was that dude. That what you gonna do? Okay. I mean, he didn't do nothing. Ian Thomas blocked better than him. Like, I guess his route running, but I ain't see enough of him to maybe say, oh man, I miss Dan Arnold. I miss Dan. That's why Sam is just throwed off. I'm not getting that. He didn't even play in the preseason. Remember, we was hiding him like he was a secret weapon. We were hiding Dan Arnold like he was a secret weapon. I ain't seen enough of him to make me feel like, hey, he was just the best. I think we got caught up in, his measurables. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he fast and he tall and this, that, and the third. And then he went over to Jacksonville and he caught a few passes and he's doing stuff. And we trying to miss out. But let's just look at the real. He didn't really do nothing. SC Based, I appreciate that super chat. I kind of wish they didn't start 3-0. That way I wouldn't have. Oh, man, you hit the nail on the head for me, dog. For real, man. Oh, my gosh, man. Oh, my gosh, man. For real, for real. I was thinking the same thing. I would have been fine. I would have been fine, I think. You know what I'm saying? I think I would have been fine, man. If we had ended up 3-2, but we didn't win the first 3 straight, I was starting to feel it myself. Y'all see me, I'm going on other people's shows. I ain't never been on nobody's show. I'm talking big boy talk. You know what I'm saying? Gassing this team up. I mean, I do it every year. But man, this junk hurt. My man James, he said, Pat, you got to watch the tape. He had some clutch catches on third. Since then, we trash on third down. I have to go back and watch the tape. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna debate you because you got the numbers. You know what I mean? But just from the eye test, you know what I'm saying? And I do got a little stigmatism. I'm lying. No, I don't. Lord, please don't give me no stigmatism. Just from the eye test, he didn't pass it for me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he did do more. I go back and watch the tape. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go back and look at the numbers to see what it looked like on what our third down percentage was. Matter of fact, Moni, can you do that for me? What was our third down percentage before Dan Arnold left? And then what is it now? We had 2 games with him. Yeah, so let me know what our third down percentage. Did it change? Let's see. Jack 2 times, what's going on with you? Let's see. Somebody also said that, this is the 4th time that we've been 3-0. I mean, I'm sorry, 3-2. We started 3-2, right? So this is the 4th time we started 3-2, right? So the last 3 times we've started 3-2, we've ended up 5-11 and 7-9. So that's why I'm kind of starting to get a little bit discouraged about this team. I see the potential, man. We saw the potential in the first 3 games. But these last few games, man, it's kind of like, man, come on, man. Like, I kind of talk about it. The media is really kind of I feel like whenever we were 3-0, the media was like, oh, yeah, they ain't played no real teams. Even other fans was like, they ain't played no real teams. And now we starting to prove them wrong. I mean, I'm sorry, we starting to prove them right. And I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. M. Chief said, yeah, he flashed on tape. Oh, he said he flashed on tape. I'm going to see. We will see. So today, conferences was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty good. Very informational. Everybody looked motivated, yo. So I think that's a good thing going into this game. I think that's a real good thing going into this game. Everybody looks super motivated. I don't know what Matt Rule did it because maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was. I gotta get to that, Alger. Because he was really wound up. So maybe that's what it is. You know what I mean? Because the players look motivated, and Matt Rule's real wound up in the press conference. So maybe he just gave him a super duper, gave him the best best Easter speech he had. You know what I'm saying? He was just went in there preaching. Now, Alger, I did see this clip. Let me tell y'all something. When I see this kind of stuff, I have to teach lessons, man, because now this stuff, it's going to follow them forever. Say, Pat, how you feel about the Eagle fans doing what they did in the bathroom? It was super disrespectful, in my opinion, to do that in our house. I don't think it was disrespectful. I just think it was dumb. It was dumb. If anybody should feel disrespected, that girl should feel disrespected. He should feel like he disrespected. How you do that in the bathroom at a football game, man? You ain't at the club or nothing. You at a football game, man, where people be pissing on the floor and just like, bruh. What happened in that game that made you say, you know what, man? Let's go in the bathroom, baby. Who watching a football game and say, look, hey, boo. You see how Jalen Hurts? Did you see him do the Cam Newton? Did you see him do? It just did something to me. Meet me in the dirty behind bathroom. Man, please. Nah, I ain't felt no. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all know I'm a Panther fan, but I ain't no super duper. We must protect this house because they don't care about my house. Panthers don't even know where I stay at. My dad gon' look. My house get disrespected all the time. You think the Panthers get mad? My neighbor is a Buccaneer fan. He got this big old Buccaneer flag. You think Scott Fitter or the dude with the Jerry curl, at least the little black dude with the Jerry curl and the glasses, you think he gonna come to my house and say, hey man, and help me jump my neighbor? They don't care about my house. Well, I care. Look, the people go in the daggone bathroom and do what they got to do. I just think I was like, who want to do that? Look, y'all. I don't think that big. Like, hey, I'm just not that guy. You know what I'm saying? That's their business. But my question is, why would you do something like that at a football game? What? And was it the cheerleaders? But it's dudes down there too. No type of offense. But it's like, what at a football game make you say, oh, was it the Modelo's? Because you spent $15 on a Modelo? Oh, like, oh, shoot. You said you want 2 Modelo's. Oh, yeah. Meet me in the back. Meet me in the back, the one that's beside the Bojangles cart. Meet me at that one. Man, please. Shoot. Nasty. And then they come out the bathroom. Y'all got to go see the video. If y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all got to go see the video that so apparently, if you don't know, apparently at the Eagles game, 2 couples was in the bathroom. Not 2 couples, 2 people was in the bathroom. Well, it was a couple in the bathroom doing grown-up stuff. Okay? It's a family-friendly show. And then the police standing outside waiting on them to come out. They thought it was invisible. They thought they was going to wait in there. It's like, okay, just wait a little while. They probably looking around saying, okay, if you go up under there, there was no way for them to get out. So when they came out, the dude went straight like, oh, I'm invisible. Like, where you going? You about to get arrested. You and your girl. She can't go work at Buffalo Wild Wings tomorrow. Y'all about to get indecent exposure. You hear me? Like, I go to work in the morning. Nope. They gonna be short a waitress. But I gotta go to work. Nope. I just think it was stupid. Man. Shoot. For real, get off the floor. Man, well, you look, and y'all been to Bank of America Stadium. Okay, I'm let it go. Y'all been to Bank of America Stadium. How dumb can you be? How many of the $15 Modelo's you need to drink to make you think, okay, this is the place. This the place. It ain't even a full stall. You can see people's feet. You can see your feet. What you gonna tell her? Look, when we get up in here, you stand up on the toilet stool. And people be in and out all the whole time. People be in and out the whole time. You really thought you was gonna get away with that, man? Man, please. Them police will stand outside waiting with the handcuffs, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, man. Minnesota Viking fans, hit that like button. We're going to get into this game, y'all. This is just what I do. Hit that like button. If you want to subscribe, you can go ahead and subscribe. We going to get into y'all game, dog. Look, I did a whole hour to talk about nothing. I did that. I hope this was a good show. I hope it is a good show. My man James E, I appreciate that super chat, my guy. As a fan, we thought Kyle was it, Teddy was it, Sammy D, and here we are on the 3rd year. Here we are, the 3rd year in a row, questioning our whole team because they be doing stuff. They be doing stuff that don't make no sense. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. And to me, this is what I'm gonna say. Okay, and this is why it's kind of hard to be a balanced fan, because I feel like that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm more of a balanced fan. So when I say stuff like we should have just kept Teddy, people who don't like Teddy gonna take it way to the left, because to me it would have made sense. Like what they did by getting rid of Teddy, then it's like you just keep setting yourself back. Like I just don't know how to, you know what I mean? Now they're in a situation where, what you gonna do with Sam Darnold? Even though I talk junk about Sam Darnold, that's why I say I don't want to get. Now I say it. Look, no. Just go and keep him now. You got him. You got him. Well, hold on. I take that back. I don't know his contract looking like. I don't want to give him no crazy extension. But I just feel like we still like we supposed to be rebuilding. Let me tell you, for all the fans who like who are saying this is a rebuild. I seen one fan say, "Look, this is a rebuild, Pat. We way further along than we should be." Okay, then so when this rebuild supposed to be done, man? Let me tell you, I ain't no GM, but how long is it supposed to take? You know what I mean? That's like your actual house getting built. You know, you're gonna walk up to the contractor like, look, man, I know you building this, but how long? Can you just give me an estimate? Like 3 to 5 years. Well, this is year 2, man. This got a long way to go. I ain't no GM or nothing. But this is like a long way. June Tao. I like that leg, and I said it right. Said all we doing is waiting on Deshaun. We gonna be waiting a long time. That ain't happening. He got some stuff to work out. B Diva said you like Teddy. He was alright. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't totally like Teddy, man. Like I ain't totally like Teddy. A lot of issues I had with Teddy, it was more like personal stuff. Like it was just like, man, I don't like your attitude. Like, why you say that? You know what I mean? But when you look at his numbers, like I said, we might need to have a conversation. This man had 3,000-yard receivers. Sam Darnold, I don't know if he gonna do that. So that's why I say, look, we might need to have a conversation. And so when I start talking like this, look, y'all, this is where Pokey come from. Real quick. Shout out to Rashad and Dave on Panther Nation Podcast. This is where Pokey came from. Because whenever I say something bad about somebody, then they automatically think I hate them or I this. No. It's only one player that I truly did not want on this team, and I want him off my team, and everybody know who that player is. And I did 100 shows about that player. A lot of these other players that give me issues, it's just like I'm uncertain about it. You know what I'm saying? And y'all won't hear me say, oh, I want him off my freaking team or something. There might be players I'll be like, man, I ain't really want him on my team if they not on the team. But like, I never really had an issue with Teddy. You know what I mean? He's had some okay games, okay, for all the people who hate Teddy. And he had some bad games for all the people who just love Teddy. How hard is that? I don't get it. Is that me contradicting myself? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, but I just felt like he was all right. I didn't think he was. But see, my issue with Teddy, look, tell him, you know what I'm saying? That's the only player y'all heard me talk real greasy about. My issue with Teddy wasn't so much, hey, Teddy got Bambi legs. I see somebody call him snooze. It wasn't so much that. It was like the total situation of how we were handling the quarterback position. That was my issue. My issue, and it's like a global issue. That's, you know what I mean? From Cam to Sam Darnold. All of that is like, that's what my frustration come in at, okay? Is how we're handling all of them, and it's not making no sense to me. And I feel like if we continue to treat this position like that, we ain't never gonna be no way. We ain't never gonna have nothing. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. See, Demetrius, this is a good point, and I see a lot of Panther fans saying this now. We should have kept Teddy and drafted Fields. Doesn't that make sense? Didn't that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have kept Teddy because you only had him 1 year. You know what I'm saying? You only had him 1 year in a 3-year contract. Why would you sign him for 3 years to a $60 million contract? Why would you do that? And then release him? Why? I mean, did he play that bad? I mean, but you got, as a GM, you got to also think he barely had an off. Nobody had an off season. This is a new coach, and like, you just gonna listen to the fans who trashing this dude? Like, that's what you do? I don't think that's what they did, but I think if Teddy was anybody else, they would have gave him a chance. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna leave it at. That's why I'm gonna leave it at. If he was anybody else, they probably would have gave him another chance, because that's what they're gonna do with Sam Darnold. Now, if y'all using that same logic, that means Sam Darnold out of here next year. If we have a losing record and Sam Darnold numbers don't get better, that means he got to go, right? Ain't that what that mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I just didn't like the whole situation. That's what I don't like about the whole Teddy situation. I have my issues about Teddy. Yes, I clown him, but that's why I do with everybody. But at the same time, you got to do stuff that makes sense. And for you to sign Teddy to a 3-year contract, and you know this man ain't had no real off season, and he got a new coaching staff, then you release him. And I know he said some market stuff. I don't know. Look, like I said, when I start thinking like that, I'm like, I ain't got to even worry about this. I ain't even a real GM. Why stress myself out? That's what's wrong with a lot of y'all. Y'all be worried about situation y'all ain't got no control over. That way y'all be getting mad at other fans. Give us time. Man, this ain't your real team. You ain't sitting on that board. You ain't sitting in them board meetings. Just because they do what you want to do sometimes, this ain't your real team. And just because you spent $1,000 on all that merchandise this week, they ain't really your team, man. Calm down. Everybody got their opinion. Just give us time. They think they in a board meeting for real with David Tepper and Matt Rule and Scott Fitterer and Samir. They think they sitting in there with them saying, look, y'all, look, we doing what we could do. Sitting at home. No, you got to go to work tomorrow. You got to go to work tomorrow. Shoot. Up here trying to defend the Panthers and they move. We doing what we can do. You got to go to work. Lowe's open at 9. You up here fussing with people on Twitter. Oh, good and well, Lowe's. Lowe's expect you to be to work. You ain't even good at your regular job. That's why I got to keep reminding y'all. How you going to be a GM and you ain't even good at your regular job? How you get mad at my decisions, how I will run the team? How you gonna get mad at how I will run the team and you ain't even good at your regular job? How many times you done got written up? How many times you done been late? You talking about trading some draft picks. You ain't good at work. So you gonna look, this is what I would do. Listen, Pat. You have no idea. This is what I would do. Man, if you don't take your behind to work, be late. Sorry, boss. I'm coming. I'm sorry, boss. Be at work on Twitter talking about you a GM. Like, wait a second. Know that project got to get done. Let me see. You ain't turn your reports in. Let me see. If I ran this team, they don't know what they're doing. Pet F line is gonna be all right. Give us time to get it together. Give us time to get it together. Man, go to work. Oh my gosh, y'all. Yo, I'll put that on a shirt. That's gonna be my. How you gonna be a GM and you ain't even good at your regular job? If you was good, and look, don't give me that. And and this is another one. I promise Minnesota Viking fan, I promise I'm gonna get it to the game. Hit that like button. This is another one. Okay. And this ain't be attacking nobody, okay? Shout out to everybody that played football in Pee Wee, elementary school, middle school. I'm proud of y'all. High school. If you made it to college, shout out to you. If you made it to semi-pro, you played flag, shout out to you. But look, don't give me that excuse. I can't stand when... You didn't even play the game, did you? You didn't even play, because whenever I played running back, okay, I played running back. Y'all don't even know the gaps, okay? You don't even know the gaps. I can't even talk football with you because you didn't even play. You ain't playing, you ain't made it. That mean you really don't know how to talk football. That might mean I'm no more to you because you ain't make it. Hey. Okay, you don't play football now, okay? You doing the same thing we doing. Talking about this team, okay? You don't play football. You work at Best Buy now, okay? Putting in people radios. That means you worse. That means I shouldn't take your advice. That means the Panthers shouldn't take your advice because you ain't make it. Dang. I might have made it if I played, if I really tried with all my heart. Want to be a GM? They can't. Look, man. Everybody calm down. You don't know how to run no team. We trying our best over here. Then you hear in the back, we need a double cheeseburger. Oh, my bad. Wait a second. Come on, Tyrone. We need a double cheeseburger. And you're putting pickles on a double cheeseburger. Wait a second. They was getting on my nerves on Twitter. Diane, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, y'all, man. This is what happens. This is what happened, y'all. That's why I shouldn't even be doing this. I shouldn't even be doing this, man. Somebody gonna watch this video and be like, man, he ain't even talking about the daggone game. Let's get into this game a little bit. It ain't nothing I want to talk about. You know what? You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is, though. I don't want to talk about the team. Like, I feel like I'm gonna say the same thing. They ain't listening to me. Believe it or not, they not listening to me. And it's like, I get so disappointed. So that's why I just go off on other stuff. Because I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed. That's all I can say. Oh, Sharp, man, I'm glad you brought this up. Let me say this real quick, because this made me think of that Matt Rule. I promise I'm gonna get the game. I promise. I'm sorry. Look, it's gonna be a 2-hour show. I ain't even got nothing to talk about. But that's one thing because somebody asked him a shout out. I know who asked this question. Slow Talking Joe. Shout out to Slow Talking Joe. He did ask that question about. He said, what did y'all see in Cam Irvin and Pat Elflein? Thank you, Joe. You know what I'm saying? I think it was Joe that asked it. He was like, what y'all saw in Pat Elflein and, Cam Irvin? Did you happen to see the PFF? Matt said, I don't look at that kind of stuff. I don't look at the PFF thing. I just, I'm not saying PFF is wrong. They be wrong, but I don't even look at that. And then he got into this long speech, which he was lying because he got to talking real fast. And he went into this long speech about why he picked him up, and he sold it. But one thing I really don't like about it, and I don't like that logic. I know he brought up a good point. He would love to have 53 starters, okay, at one position. I get that, okay? But you can find 5 starters, okay? I ain't even asking for it. I get the idea of having a player who can do multiple things. I get that. You know what I'm saying? I get having a player who can do multiple things. You know what I mean? But you got a whole team full of multitaskers, man. You got a whole team full of multitaskers, dog. Everybody know multitasking is a lot. Okay, you ever heard of saying jack of all trades and a master of none? That what you want. You want somebody we just plug and play. It don't work like that. I wanna play who good at one position. I know that's asking a lot, and I ain't never played football. I ain't no GM. Oh, and whenever you tell the folks, hey man, I used to play like in the backyard. Nope, that don't count. You got to play organized sport. Okay? Where you got your friend uncle, who put you on the Pee Wee League, and you sell stuff. You sell donuts, so you get jerseys. You got to play from then. You got to play in school. But in my opinion, don't you want somebody who good at, especially when it comes to the offensive line? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, I guess it makes sense if your backup's like that, in my opinion. I like that idea of having a backup who can come in, you can plug and play. But your starters, that's a good idea. I wouldn't go on there with that logic. And I know people going to say, Pat, y'all going to go into what this lie he telling y'all. It's so hard. It's so hard out here to build an offensive line. It's so hard out here to build an offensive line. It's so hard out here to build an offensive line. And then the draft come with the 8th pick, the Carolina Panthers, who don't have an offensive line at all. They not even trying. The Carolina Panthers select DB, cornerback, J.C. Horn, and they're gonna pick up 3 other starting cornerbacks in a season. For real. Yeah. So if you saying it's hard to build an offensive line, why not make that a priority? Why not make that priority in the offseason? But y'all fell for the lie. Y'all fell for the lie. Not me. That's why I'm here. But Matt Rule, you can't keep lying, man. You can't keep lying. The truth gonna keep on coming out. The truth gonna keep on coming out. And that's a good thing if you're a believer. You know what I'm saying? That thing be weighing heavy on him, man. That man got to come out here and lie to people. He know he ain't good at lying. He got to come out here and lie to people. Okay, I promise we getting in the game now. I'm gonna be honest about this game. I feel pretty good about it. You know what I'm saying? I feel really good about it. Also, I got another confession. The Dallas Cowboy game, I knew we was gonna get beat. Okay, I've tried my hardest. I need to stop that. But I kind of had a feeling we was gonna get beat. Okay. And that's why I was super hyped whenever we were showing some promise. I was like, oh, my team really is good. I did that hype video and all kind of stuff. Like, I was like, man, it's going to pay off. The Panthers not going to let me down. They not going to let me down. And they told me, no, I want you to get real high. I want you to get real happy. Okay? We don't need you to be calm. I need you to be real happy so we can let you down. Okay? And I got real happy, and they let me down. Something told me about this Eagles game. That Eagles game, I was just like, man, something ain't right. But I'm going to go on this dude's show. Shout out to Bird Gang 31, who gained him subscribers like crazy because he done had all the Panther fans on his show. But I said, I'm going to even do this. I'm going to talk junk. And they let me down. This game here, and this is the honest truth. This is the honest truth, y'all. This is the honest truth. I really feel like we're going to win this game. I really feel like no lie, no, I'm not even joking. I'm not gassing my team up. None of that. I know what they got over there. I really feel like we're going to win this game, which probably mean that if we lose, broken hearted, which means if we lose, my feelings going to be super hurt. You know what I'm saying? Which means if we lose, I'm going to just stop doing YouTube. Before I go any further about this game, because I know a lot of people in here and they're going to leave, I am starting DraftKings back up. I got a link in the description. It's 10 spots. I'm doing DraftKings. The winner gets hey, you did it, man. You know, it's all for bragging rights. So no real awards, but if you want to play DraftKings with your boy, the link is in the description. B Diva, she said, I guess I had my hopes up on the Cowgirls. I talked a lot of junk, big facts, just to be embarrassed. Oh my gosh, I know the feeling. I was watching the game with my fam, with Cowgirl fans, and I had to walk out. Oh Lord, gee, how many people was in there with you? I know the feeling, man. Oh my gosh. And like I said, man, I mean, I will say this, that the Cowboy fans got way better, man. Like, I expected way more trash talk after they won. Man, it was like, hey, Pat, good job, man. I was like, man, what y'all been to church or something, man? Y'all saved or something, man? Y'all done got humbled? Are y'all finally humbled? Like, I thought it was going to be talking junk because the night before, a Cowboy fan, he hit me up, and it was talking real greasy. It was like, yo, you better not let us win tomorrow. I'm going to go off. But it wasn't that bad for me. But I just don't like losing. Now, I will say that I did get hit up by a couple of Cowboy fans talking junk. But for the most part, it was real cool. Like on my video, they was like, Pat, good job. May God bless y'all. I seen some stuff. Y'all got a good team. But that might also be the fans who, you know how as a fan you feel like you got to stay humble because you feel like it's gonna do something for your team. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why people be telling me, Pat, stay humble, don't jinx us. They feel like so you stay humble, the team gonna win. You got to. So that's how they trying to be humble. So the Lord bless their team. You know what I mean? That's how they be thinking about it. Pat, wait a second. The Lord gonna calm down. So that might be them just trying to say, hey, God bless you. I know y'all lost. You know what I'm saying? But Sam Darnold, he good. Y'all defense is good. I seen something in you. I seen something in your team. You're just not as good as us. But I seen something in your team. So maybe that's just what they doing, but it ain't been that bad. You know what I'm saying? But I hated losing to them. I really hate it. But shout out to the fans. They didn't give me a hard time about it. What's funny, you was upset about that game, man. So I know they was give you a hard time. Man. Like, that's a different type of trash talk when you trash talking with your family members. Like, them's your blood. You know what I mean? Like, this your blood. And it's like, you really gonna talk to me like this, you be ready to fight. Like I said, my cousin, he went to the game. To the Eagles game. And he FaceTimed me from the game, and he was real gangster before the game. And I'm up there being gangster with him. And it's just like, don't call me, please, after this game. Please don't call me. Cage Luke, Mr. My Mans, what's up with you? I appreciate that super chat. Said, offensive line players take a lot of flack, but Pat Myers wanted them boys, and we gotta have a conversation about that too. Where Pat Myers came from? Didn't he come from the Vikings? Where this dude come from? Because he making a lot of excuses. I don't even want to say excuses. He backing his offensive line. Like, for real. He is backing his offensive line like, hey, we all right. What y'all seeing? This offensive line ain't no problem. And it's terrible. Y'all know what that's Spanish for. Not good at all. Let's get into this game real quick. Let me tell y'all why I feel so confident about this game. Let me tell y'all why I feel confident about this game. Because even though this kind of feels like the start we had last season, one thing that's different, man, is this freaking defense, y'all. Like, for real. This defense is still a top defense. Let's not get it twisted. I don't care what they say about the first 3 games. I don't care what they say about the games we lost. This defense is still balling. This defense still puts this team in a position to win. No ifs and buts about it. This defense still puts this team in a position to win. Okay? And I feel like Kirk Cousins, shout out to him. He's a solid QB. You know what I mean? But I feel like Kirk Cousins is one of them QBs that can definitely get touched. You know what I mean? Hey, he definitely get touched. See, the games we lost against, it was Dak Prescott, okay, and Jalen Hurts, who know how to move around. Kirk. I say, Kirk, you about to get beamed up. Is it Kirk or Kurt from Star Trek? Captain Kirk. I think it's Captain Kirk. You about to get beamed up. Okay? Beamed up to seemed us. Look, Viking fan. No, go hit that like button. You thought I was gonna be humble? No, man. Cause being humble, I don't believe they're gonna get me no way. Not especially when I should. Well, this actually is kind of humble. Okay? But I still feel like this defense is still a problem. I know they have a very, very good wide receiver core, but that's what we built for. That's all we built for. You got 100 wide receivers, we got 100 cornerbacks. Okay? And they all starters. They all elites. That's our strength. That's our strength. Y'all wide receivers not scaring me. Now, y'all running back do. Okay? The running back situation y'all got going on. I know y'all being real hush-hush. About y'all running back situation. Is he gonna play? Is he not gonna play? They both playing I don't know. I don't even know, dog. Except Matt Rule not good at it. They asked Matt Rule about Christian McCaffrey. I'm gonna get to the offense in a second, but let me just say this. They asked Matt Rule about C-Mac. He was like, man, you don't play poker. Don't play poker, Matt. He was like, I don't know. It's 50-50. 50-50 chance. C-Mac done said, all I did was tweak my leg. I could play. Matt, is C-Mac gonna play? 50-50 chance. He might not. You know, he might play next week. We was talking to the sports science guy. Then I was talking to Ryan Vermillion, who hit me up. I don't know. So they playing. I don't know if Dalvin Cook is gonna play. Even though Dalvin Cook, we did all right with him last time, but then they kind of woke up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really worried about the wide receivers. Even though they are deep at wide receiver. It's more like the running game because it looks like it might be the same story this season, y'all. This defense is going to get beat up, y'all. Especially if our offense can't hold on to the ball. If we can't sustain drives, this defense is going to get beat up by this run game again, man. One of my biggest worries going into the season was our interior defensive linemen. They've been playing okay, especially early on, but late after the second, in the third quarter, we just like, man, I'm tired, man. Y'all want to throw the ball so Brian Burns can run after y'all quarterback? Y'all want to throw the ball, man? Y'all some punks, man. You know you used to do that back in the day. You scared, ain't it? You scared? Throw the ball then. Throw the ball, man. You gonna run, ain't it? Don't run. Throw the ball. Cause we can't stop that jump, man. we can't stop it. Like I think we still struggling with it. Everybody ain't getting on. Derek Brown is still kind of like, hey, DeQuan Jones' fault, you know. Or I do like what I'm seeing in Davion Nixon, dog. Like I really like what I'm seeing in him, but I still don't feel like it's enough to stop the run. I think early on it's gonna be like every other game we done played. Early on, we gonna be doing a very good job at stopping the run. Not every other game, but the game that we've lost. Kind of like with the Cowboys, where we was able to stop the run early, but then later in the game when we tired down, they get that push. But like I said, don't get it twisted. We still the top defense. So I'm hoping that Phil Snow got a solution. I'm hoping that Phil Snow has a solution for stopping this run, because I feel like that's going to be our only downside. Offensive wise, we already know what the issue is. Okay, let me go ahead and get a secret. Let me go ahead and get a secret. Minnesota Vikings fans, here comes the secret. Okay, here's the secret. The offensive line. Okay. O-line. Okay. The O-line. And I know they got premier pass rush. Oh, Lord, here we go. Y'all, like I can't even get hyped. I think Pat Elflein and Cam Irvin is back, even though Matt Rule was like, I don't know. I don't know. You tell me if they're going to be back. You saw that? Even though they're going to be back, their D-line is just, they're definitely going to be a problem. Everybody D-line is a problem. Okay. Everybody is a D-line. I mean, everybody D-line. I say everybody D-line is a D-line. Everybody D-line is going to be a problem with this offensive line. No ifs and buts about it. Like, that's not even a secret. We can play anybody. And it's going to be some young defensive end that's going to make a name for himself. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some young defensive end because of how we manage this offensive line. And to all the Panther fans, Pat, you got to give it time. Ain't nobody got no offensive line players. Pat. You didn't give it time. Give it time. Rashawn Slade out there balling his mind out. Oh my gosh. I ain't gonna start it. So that's the huge secret. Now, C-Mac, like I said, I think C-Mac is gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Just the way that Matt Rule is talking, like C-Mac coming back. He's like, I don't know yet. I don't even know. It could be a 50-50 chance. How you don't know if C-Mac coming back? So why he practicing? C-Mac is back practicing. Why he practicing? I don't even know. The game in a few days. I don't even know yet. Y'all know if Dalvin Cook playing or not. You're not good at lying. Oh, Aldra, I like that one. I agree. I agree with that. Chris McCaffrey is what Cam was for the offensive line. I agree with that. I agree with that. He is definitely a good safety now. I know a lot of people like, why we keep using him? Why we keep using him? Because who else? Matt Rule even said it. Y'all, look, let me tell you now, like I said, I just be saying what's on my mind, okay? It ain't my fault. I be getting validation and confirmation from the head coach that be saying I'm right. I told y'all this, okay? No, I did not play football, okay? But I'm an analyst, okay? I analyze things. I read people, okay? I told y'all, Sam Darnold do not go through his reads. The first thing he see, bow. Why Matt Rule get on here and say the same thing? He said, I said this. I said it. A lot of stuff I be saying. I'm sorry. But I just be, look, because whenever I'm wrong, y'all throw it up in my face. So I tell y'all, look, when I'm right, y'all got to see when I'm right. Okay? I got to tell y'all when I'm right. Okay? Just so that y'all know. I don't just be sitting up here talking. A lot of times I be sitting up here talking. Sometimes I be lying, but you'll never know. But that's why I say Sam Darnold. He has to, the type of quarterback that Sam Darnold is right now, let me start off by saying this. I like Sam Darnold. Do I want him to be released? No, I don't want him to be released. I think Sam Darnold got a lot of potential. He just needed some stuff to work on. You heard me? Y'all heard me? Okay. The type of quarterback Sam Darnold is right now is not going to work. Okay? He is going to have to be mobile. That's why he got 5 touchdowns, because that's what you got to do, dog. You're going to have to run for your freaking life behind this offensive line. That's how we're going to have to. That's the only way. That's the only way to hide these deficiencies, these offensive line deficiencies. Did I use that right? That's the only way to hide this. I told y'all, Samar Jackson. That's who you're going to have to be. Samar Jackson. You're going to have to move around. I don't want to hear, they can't look at the pocket collapse. No. Polar Sammy, he didn't have an offensive line. He had nothing in New York. Polar Sammy. Oh, no. It's not all on him. Don't do him like this. Not like this, Pat. Leave him alone. No, y'all want him to be a franchise quarterback. That's what you're going to have to do. That's what you're going to have to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're going to have to do. Look at somebody say, nope. Stop talking about him. No, you're going to have to be Mo. Care about all that? The type of quarterback he is now, he going to have to be, we're not going to have success if he does not progress. Okay? We need to see more. The offensive line not going, look, this is one, okay, this is my thing. The offensive line not going to change. The offensive line trash. That's not we don't even talk about the freaking offensive line no more. It's trash. They didn't address it properly in the offseason. It's done. So now we're going to have to ride with the quarterback they gave us, and that's cool. And I think he got it. But he's going to have to do more. The offensive line can't do more than it would. Cam Irvin be talking to y'all like, look, man, I don't know. Pat Elflein just like, hey, I'm doing my job. I'm doing what y'all seen me doing. I'm doing what y'all seen me doing. Matt Paradis just hike the ball and stand there. Taylor Moton be karate fighting for that 40 mil. John Miller just like, hey, I'm doing it. And we know, look now, I know that Matt Rule in the beginning said, look, I don't want Sam to be no leader. I just want him to come out here and execute. No, he got to be more. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure Sam Darnold, y'all could disagree with me, but I promise you, Sam Darnold know he got to be more. He know he got to be more. Matt Rule might not. He might get on here and say, "Oh no, he ain't got to be more." But you just threw the man up on the bus. He said, Sam Darnold, he throwing to his first read. Sam Darnold throwing to his first read. Sam Darnold, this ain't me saying this. For all the fans who like, leave him alone. The coach said it. Okay, he throwing to his first read. He got to be more. This offensive line not gonna change. It's not. We done seen it. Do I want him to change? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. And that also that's not me taking the blame off of him. Because y'all know, I start off by saying the offensive line is to replay. Okay? They're not good at all. And that's the key to the game. But Sam Darnold, I need him to be a little bit more. Like I said, in his press conference today, he looked motivated. He looked confident. He even agreed they had the best, it was a very good practice. He seemed like he ready to get out there. I like that. And if Sam Darnold can play well, hopefully C-Mac does come back, which I do believe he come back. I think that's going to be a excellent addition. You know what I'm saying? But it'll also prove Cam Irvin came out and said, we not the Christian McCaffreys. Okay, we not the Carolina McCaffreys. And then Christian McCaffrey leave and we can't do nothing. And then what we gonna do? Let's think about this for a second. What are we gonna do if we are good? What are we gonna do if we do win when Christian McCaffrey come back? When to all the fans who was ready to get rid of Christian McCaffrey, because there's still folks trying to get rid of Christian McCaffrey. And he already signed the contract. Okay, he's here. We paying him. To all the fans that want to trade Christian McCaffrey, and y'all see we ain't nothing without Christian McCaffrey. Nobody is able to do anything behind this line. Shout out to Chuba Hubbard. He learning. Then what? Then y'all gonna be like, oh, we can't find no premier running back. Chuba Hubbard trash. Royce Freeman, he just big for no reason. He not good at blocking. I feel like I think Christian McCaffrey is good where he at. And I think Christian McCaffrey is still one of the best running backs in this league. I'm good with Christian McCaffrey. If he come back, I feel like that's going to make our chances even better. Secretary Breeze said we better win. I put money on it. Don't do that, man. That's one thing. Real quick, that's one thing I'll never do. I play like I gambled on like DraftKings. You know what I'm saying? I have gambled on fantasy and I hate it. That's why I'm doing DraftKings for free. Cause I ain't want to lose my money, man. Okay. I would not gamble. Somebody say you want to bet some money the Panthers going, man, I ain't doing that, man. I ain't got no, unless I'm playing in the game. I ain't betting on nothing I ain't got no control over. I'm betting on Scott Fitter. I'm giving Scott Fitter my money and say, here, make it, flip it for me. Man, shoot. And y'all don't even listen to me. Why I look like betting on something I ain't got no control over? I used to bet on Madden because I actually play the game. I ain't betting on nothing I ain't got no control over. Or I look like the daggone Panthers. They lose the game and I lose with them. Oh, I see. Okay, if that's what y'all doing, I'd be sick too. I'd be pissed off at this team too. Yeah, if you bet on the Panthers, if you bet on football, yeah, you got a right to be upset. Okay, you got a right to be in them forums and chat rooms or what. you got a right to be upset. Look, we trying to get stuff together, cause that's why you so upset, cause you think you own part of the team. You done lost money. You done lost investments. I'd be pissed too. Hold on, y'all. Oh, hold on. Also offensive wise. I'm still confident in our weapons. We talked about Robbie Anderson. I just don't understand, y'all. Like, okay, so let's look at this real quick. You got fans. This is what I see, and this is why I have to take a step back sometimes. Okay. So this is what I see. I feel like Robbie Anderson is still. That's why I try not to get in this debates with, folks, because I know y'all feel a certain way, but this is just the way I look at it. I know Robbie Anderson hasn't had the best of chemistry with Sam Darnold. You know what I mean? But I feel like Robbie Anderson is still a good wide receiver. He hasn't shown that he isn't a good wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? These weapons we got, we still a problem. You know what I mean? We just need Sammy D to snap out of it. We just need Sammy D to snap out of it. We know that DJ Moore gonna DJ Moore. We know that DJ Moore is gonna DJ Moore all day long. I trust Robbie Anderson, and I'm pretty sure Robbie Anderson made a very good point. He made a very good point. That's why I say Robbie is. That's why I say he keeps it real. He keeps it real. He's upset when he loses. When he's not being used and they win, he cool with it. But when he's not being used and they lose, that makes sense to me. Heck yeah, I'll be pissed too. Because when you don't have control, when you feel like you ain't contribute, and you feel like your contribution would have won y'all the game, you know what, Robbie? That's how I feel. Robbie, you know what, Robbie? That's how I feel. This dude is a genius, man. This dude is a genius. That's how all us feel. That's how all us feel. When we win, everybody can get hyped. But when we lose, I think everybody personally feel like if the team would have did what they wanted to do, then we would have won. And I think that's a dilemma that everybody wrestle with. You know what I'm saying? Call Robbie Yoda, man. Robbie is Yoda, dog. This dude is so wise. This dude is so freaking wise, man. I didn't even think about it like that. All us feel like that. All us feel like that, Robbie. When we win, we good. Okay? But when we lose, when you don't allow us to contribute, and you lose, then we frustrated because we feel like if you would listen to us, or if you would let us be involved somehow, then we could have won. That's a message from Robbie Anderson. So I still trust in these weapons, man. I feel like this is a game that I feel like I'm getting this feeling that, the Panthers are definitely going to win. I feel like the Panthers are definitely going to win, and hopefully it can put this fan base back in good spirits. You hear me? I hope it can put us back in good spirits, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope. Let's get into some of these comments, y'all. Don't forget, like I said, let me see, because I'll probably be talking in it. So don't forget, I got 8 spaces now left on DraftKings if you want to join. So join by tomorrow. The link is in the description. 919, I totally agree. We've been talking about that. I think everybody thought that Joe Brady was going to be Sean McVay, and he really not. He just young. That's the only thing they got in common. They both young. Oh, and one other thing, but I don't want to say it. I'll let y'all say it. But he's definitely not the golden child. He's definitely not. He's just a young quarterback. He's just a young offensive coordinator. You know what I mean? Who's been given a chance and kind of just almost like having stuff just handed to him on a silver platter without even having to prove anything. Even with John Gruden being released, or John Gruden resigning, you're hearing rumors that the Raiders could possibly go after Joe Brady. For what? He ain't showed nothing. But that's how things go. Jonathan Funny said, is Brady he really the problem? Yeah, I can agree with that. You know what I mean? Like I've been saying, it's Joe Brady, the offensive line, and Sam Donald. That's who I put it on. Anybody who don't put it on those three, um, we might need to have the conversation. I don't want to have no conversation with y'all. Believe what you want. Oh man, believe what you want, man. Um, but that's my three: Joe Brady, the offensive line, and Sam Donald. They just got to step it up. If those three step it up just a little bit, step it up. That's all I'm asking. Like just step it up a little bit. I ain't even tell you play no elite level. Just play better, a little bit better. We seen it. The Saints game. We seen you play a little bit better. Those first half of those games that we lost, we seen y'all. And then we just kind of fall apart, man. We see the potential. We see the potential. Sam Darnold is good. He gonna be all right. He just got to grow. Joe Brady is okay. He's a young offensive coordinator. I gotta keep saying this junk, dog. Gosh, Joe Brady is a young offensive coordinator who don't know what he doing yet, but he got to grow. We'll see where he go. Matt Rule is a new head coach in the NFL who's not used to this. Okay? We got to see where he go. Right now, we ain't good. No. Tim Estes, that's what I'm talking about, man. Where the positive Panther fans at, man? Go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all shine. 4-2. What's this? Give me some score predictions. I'm gonna say this is one of my favorite scores. 28-17. That's one of my. But it'll probably be more like 20 to 14. It'll probably be that. That's my score. Tyler Olinger, what's going on with you, man? Low key, what's going on with you? Oh, I highlighted the wrong comment. How can Teddy give Robbie and DJ 1,000 yard seasons on his first season with them? Like that's what I say. We need to talk about it. I know the season ain't up yet, but I don't know. I don't know if both of them is getting 1,000 yards. You know, we need to talk about it. I know Teddy was checking down like a mug, but SC Base say 24-16. Oh, Jonathan Funny says Teddy had a better O-line. I don't know about that. I guess he did, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I would say the O-line was about the same because we knew that the O-line was trash. The O-line was trash so much so that I recognized it. Okay? And going into the draft, that's how I know how bad the offensive line was because usually going into the draft, I don't even want an offensive line. It'd be like at the end of the season, I'd be like, oh man, we need an offensive line. But by the time draft get here, I'd be like, hey, let's get a linebacker. No, by this draft, I was like, yo, we need an offensive lineman. So I know it's bad. I think it's just as bad. I just think it looked as bad. It just looked. Maybe it looked worse. I don't know. No, it looked bad. Red Sun Patron said 35-20. I like that score. Javon Pettigrew said 30-14. I really like that score. They do that, man. Ain't nobody gonna be upset. And let me tell you something. I don't care about Sam Darnold or who this offense proving me wrong. I don't care about the offensive line proving me wrong. Okay, if they don't allow no sacks and C-Mac get over 200 rushing yards and Sam Darnold throw for over 300, I ain't gonna get on him and be like, man, I'm gonna get on him like, dang, that's what I'm talking about. That's my quarterback. Like, prove me wrong, pretty please. I hope they do put up 30 points. Moni gonna win. Moni got it. Don't even worry about it. For the Port City said Okun was a better option at left tackle. Yeah, I see people want to bring back Russell Okun now, man. Let's see. Low-key said 24-10. It was say let him go and grow somewhere else. You know what? I can kind of get your frustration, dog. Cause I think I'm be honest, that's why I'm so frustrated, man. Like being a Panther fan, like I ain't got no time to be rebuilding, man. You know how many rebuilds I done been a part of, man? Like, come on. Nobody want to keep on playing with this team, man. How long y'all been Panther fans? Y'all cool with this? Y'all cool with like, man? That's why we so impatient. Like you can't, like for real, like you got to be a super duper patient person with us in a situation like this, or either you just became a Panther fan. And I ain't trying. This ain't me going after nobody fanhood. I really don't care. But that's just my opinion. You either really got to just be coming into this thing and say, hey, look, y'all give it time. What y'all so worried about? But as a Panther fan, man, like, wait, who want to go through all the seasons of cardiac cats and not winning, barely losing Super Bowls and, having terrible seasons and then looking like a potential team one season, then the next season just completely fall off. You go to Super Bowl one season, then the next season you just completely fall off. Who want to keep on going through this? Heck yeah, we be frustrated, man. I ain't hating on folks being negative. Look, don't be coming at me. Man, give it time. I've been giving it time. You know how long I've been rooting for this team and they can't give me a Super Bowl, man. And then they be doing stupid moves and they be like, it ain't gonna work. We done tried it. We tried this in 2010. Okay? It ain't gonna work. I'm telling you. Tim SJ say 23-17. Red Sub Patrol said, Pat, we have yet to pass the 28 point. I'm sorry, I said 28. 30-point barrier. We do it this Sunday. Let's do it. For a real long time. That's all I can say. It's for a real long time. I think I gave my story on how I became a Panther fan. But I've been a Panther fan. I'm gonna say this. I've been a Panther fan since they became a team. But only because I ain't watch no football like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just this is my story. Shout out to RP to one of my best childhood. Not he wasn't my best, but he was a friend. Childhood friends, Adam. He was a Panther fan. I ain't watch no football. Like I was a kid. I ain't care about no sports. Like not professional sports. I didn't watch professional sports. And I remember he came in with a Panther jersey. Yes, this is my story. Y'all gonna listen to this and then we're gonna get up out of here. He came into school with a Panther jersey. I remember this like it was yesterday. This is my first time seeing a Panthers jersey. And to be honest, I was a clown. I was a class clown, so I was a clown. I'm like, man, what team is that? It ain't no real team. It's like, man, it's the Carolina Panthers. Carolina's got a football team. I'm like, oh, I ain't got no cable, so I ain't know. But anyways, he was a Panther fan. So I was like, oh, okay, so Carolina got a Panther fan. So that made me say, okay, I'm a Carolina Panther fan. But I ain't really watched no games like that. Then I remember watching the Super Bowl. And of course, I rooted for the Panthers. In every football game that I watched, I was rooting for the Panthers. I didn't become a hardcore Panther fan until Madden. that what really just like made me like this. Okay, that would really make a lot of people super duper fans. I was a fan of the Panthers. I was always a fan. Oh, go Panthers! Yeah, go ahead, Steve Jackson. Tyrone Poole. Yeah, good job. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when I became a real super fan, like getting upset because they losing or getting upset with their moves they make, it's combating. And I think that's why a lot of y'all became super duper fans, because they was putting people on your Madden team that you ain't wanting, that you knew you weren't gonna win with. Like, please draft this person. So I think that's how we all become like GMs in our head. But I've been a Panther fan for long since they've been here. But a super duper fan, I'd probably say probably about 2000, maybe 2001. Like, it's been a while, man. Like, it had to be 2001. It's been a while, man. Like it's hard for me to say. Well, it's been a while. But yeah, you go through all of that. And then you gonna tell me, calm down, we rebuilding. Man, I got no time for no rebuilding. That's pretty much it, y'all. I appreciate y'all for hanging with me. I ain't had nothing to talk about, and I did a whole 2-hour show. That's good. See, I told y'all. One thing, y'all, I do have an affiliation going on right now because a lot of people be asking me, Pat, what you use to stream? And y'all, as y'all can see, I don't use StreamYard no more. I don't use StreamYard. Because basically, I used to like using OBS when I was streaming before. So I was using OBS because you could do so much with OBS. But OBS is real clunky. So I went over to StreamYard because it made everything easy. But I didn't like StreamYard because you couldn't really do nothing with StreamYard. All you could do, I mean, the good thing about StreamYard, you can add people on, but that was it. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do the ticker. You can't do the background. You can't do like the virtual stuff that you like to do. You can't do all the creative stuff. So I started using Ecamm Live. So anybody that wants to get into live streaming, if you want to get into live streaming, if you want to take over this Panther YouTube once I leave, and you want to get into live streaming, join Ecamm. If you use like MacBooks, because that's the best computer to go live stream on. If you use Mac, please use Ecamm Live, man. Like for real. I'm not, no ifs and buts about it. Y'all see what I do with this stuff? It's so seamless. I can do so much stuff with this Ecamm stuff. So I know folks have asked me, would you use the live stream? I use Ecamm. So I've been using that, and I have a link in the description. That's pretty much it, y'all. Panther fans, y'all did that 2 hours. Shoot, and I ain't had nothing really to talk about. I really freestyled this. I forgot the day was Wednesday. So y'all did that. I was not planning on doing that, man. I feel like I can go another 3 hours, y'all. When y'all allow me to be myself and I can just talk about whatever, I'm good. Nobody want me to talk about the Panthers for no whole 2 hours, dog. Shoot, what y'all look like? They ain't paying me. They don't even follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Please don't forget to join this DraftKings game. Okay. I think I got 9. 8. Hit that link in the description. Follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna post it there too. If you're interested. But thank you everybody for joining. Hit that like button on your way out, cause them is free Panther fans. Look here, man. We gonna be all right. I know I've been talking a lot of junk. I know I talked a lot of junk this episode. Okay. But guess what? I'm still a Panther fan. I know I don't be acting like it. I'm still a Panther fan. I promise. I love the Panthers. You hear me? I love the Panthers just as much as you love the Panthers. Okay? I promise. I promise you. B Diva, I know they follow everybody but me. B Diva, they follow everybody but me. They some haters. They hate us. People follow me. People watch me. People look at my tweets, but they just don't follow me. I don't know why. Because they hate us. It's all good. But I love this team, y'all. Panther fans, we're gonna be alright. There's a lot of toxicity going on. We fighting each other, you know what I'm saying? Y'all disliking my video for no reason. I'm joking. Hopefully this win can bring us back together. You hear me? Hopefully this win can bring us back together and we be one again, okay? Hopefully we can keep pounding. You know what I'm saying? We can get back to the keep pounding. This dude's a hater, what, man? Look at this, man. Don't do us like this. Don't do us like this. Okay, we gonna be alright. We about to get it going. If you want to donate to the channel, shout out to everybody that sent a super chat. If you want to donate to the channel, you can always hit the Cash App, $ thetrainstop, or PayPal, paypal.me/PatCodeTrain. Panther fans, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I might go live after the game. It might be during the game. You know what I'm saying? It might be during the game. Don't forget, we playing DraftKings. I got to fill this room up. We got to fill this room up. That's right, Be Rich. That's right. Trill One, I appreciate you for checking in. Aldrin Sprill, I appreciate you for checking in. My man's Rockhead81. Tyler Olinger, appreciate y'all, man. All right, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I am gone.